We welcome you to our afternoon games here. To start us off, we got the Wizards and the Elks, a divisional matchup here in Austin. Here at Enchanted Rune Field. As these two teams are going to be very ecstatic to get into this one. And this one, only just a few seconds away here. We'll get you into this one here soon as we send forward to the end of the game. I'm just going to go announcer list for these next games here. So this will probably be the last one that I actually commentate. Or, like I said, I'll just go without a partner here as these ones continue. But now that that's out of the way, let's go and watch this game, a divisional rivalry, take place. The Wizards to get the ball first here in their home opener, as they'll take this one out to the 31. And we welcome the starting quarterback for the Wizards. His name, Justin Herbert. 86 overall. Decision making is ideal. 86 speed and an 88 awareness. He's one that is underlooked, but very good when you need him. As Justin Herbert will fake the handoff to start this one. Big pass, and what a way to start off this game. 30-yard pass. And the 40-yard line is where they will take over. What a gain right there. Hits the crossing route. I believe that's Ladd McConkey. Maybe I might be thinking of the wrong team. But first and 10 here. Herbert gets it out to the tight end. He's going to rumble forward for the first down to the 23. That's Smart on the catch. So inside the 25 now, Austin wasting no time getting within scoring range as Herbert dumps this one off to the tight end once again. So Smart now with 2 consecutive catches. Herbert in a rhythm on second and medium here inside the red zone. And Herbert to hand this one off. It'll only get 1, which results in third down. Third and short situation here. 17-yard line is where they're at. Pass is caught, and it'll be first and goal at the 5. Big play. And I was definitely right. Ladd McConkey getting in on the action here, as he might have just had his first touchdown catch here, if that went through as he had wanted. And here comes Herbert. Pass is caught, and it's going to be a walk-in touchdown for the Austin Wizards. Hayden Hurst, next tight end in line. As he's able to catch this one on a hitch and just walk straight in. Playing him like a violin. And the Austin Wizards able to put some points up here on their first drive. Wasted no time doing so. About 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes and 22 seconds. And all they needed was 6 plays to go 77 yards for the touchdown. Here's the Elks' first impression here. A little shifty on the return. And here comes Gardner Minshew. Former player for the Raiders. 71 overall. Aggressive playmaker. 81 speed and 68 awareness. Which labels him as a dual threat, if you will. So 1st and 10 at the 30. Big runs right here. Manages 1st and 10 after a gain of just 10 on the play. And it'll be first down at the 40. Minshew hands it off. And that will be Alexander Madison for a 1st down. Jacoby Myers, the wide receiver to watch here, as well as, well, Devontae Adams is now on another team, but they did have Adams here. Now Jacoby Myers, the star player on this roster, and that's a big throwing catch down the field to the opposing 25. That's Brock Bowers, who led the league in receiving yards for a tight end, the best tight end in the NFL over Kittle, which is amazing, as he went into his rookie season in the NFL, looking to do the same thing here on 1st and 10, 25-yard line, and that one will be a 7-yard completion, as Oakland, just like their rivals, wasting no time getting down the field here. 2nd and 3. So a 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and short. Minshew gonna try and pick this one up through the air. Pass is deflected, incomplete, as Khalil Mack was on that for the Wizards. And they're gonna go for this here. Very aggressive decision from Oakland. Could have just took the 3, but no, they said give us that 1st down, and they'll say denied. The Wizards will get it back. Turnover on downs there for the Elks. Like the aggressive decision there, but it doesn't pay off, as that'll be an 8-yard rush. And the 1st quarter comes to an end. The Elks, Wizards, 7-0 in Austin's favor. Second and 2 here at the 23. Herbert gets this one to his running back. He's got speed! And he'll get down to the 36. J.K. Dobbins, welcome to the league. A big play right there. Found a huge hole, runs through, and gets to the opposing side within seconds for the Wizards. And this team could strike back once again here, as J.K. Dobbins will take this one for a 5-yard gain. I'd say that's about his average right now. On 2nd and 5, they'll fake the handoff. Herbert wants something downfield. He's going to launch it downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 5. Now looming for the Wizards. Still within field goal length. Could nail it from here. 3rd and 5. Herbert tries to get out. He'll get this one out of his hands, but Jenkins able to force the incompletion as that pass goes out of bounds. 4th and 5. And the field goal unit does come out. This one will be a 41-yarder as the kick is up and good. 7-10. Dicker the kicker, making it 10-0 for the Wizards. And Oakland will go forward for a gain up to the 31 here. And Minshew looking to make a difference in this offense here. They had a pretty good drive going. The aggressiveness got them last time. Should have just took the 3, and they'd still be a touchdown under. Instead, the deficit increases to 10. So that one not going to go unnoticed as Minshew chucks it downfield. That's Brock Bowers for a first down. That's only his 2nd catch, and he's over 50 yards in this first quarter. Like I said, he's trying to make a name for himself here in this league. And you see it right there. Wide open. No one wants to guard him. Incredible right there. Call it intimidation. You can call it whatever you want. As this one is going to end in disaster for the Elks. As they lose a lineman and don't even gain much. It'll be a 1-yard gain to the 40. Minshew chucks it deep downfield. He might have him. Oh, just overthrows him. Incomplete. That was still on the coverage. And it results in 3rd down and long. Faking the handoff. Minshew loses the football. And the Wizards get it. Joey Bosa with the fumble recovery right there. Forces the strip sack right there. You could see Minshew wanted to throw it, and he just swatted the ball right out of his hands and gives the ball to Herbert in enemy territory. 45-yard line. Dobbins will get a first down to the 34. He's been a reliable runner as of late. Austin with 35 yards. The lead is 10 as Hobbs on the tackle there, and Herbert. He's been an okay passer so far. Nothing crazy, nothing bad. As Herbert looks to throw, pass is caught, and it's going to be Ladd McConkey inside the 10 on 1st and goal to the 6. Small steps lead to bigger throws. And thankfully that does work out for the Wizards. So 2-minute warning, 10-0. Your score. So 1st and goal at the 6 as we come back. This one gets about 4 yards. And a little bit of trouble getting up there for the tight end. Looks like 3 tight ends here on 2nd and goal. And you guess it, they run it, and so did the Elks. They guessed it as well, and it's going to end in a 2-yard loss. We'll see what the Wizards want to do from here. 4-yard line. Do they give up on Dobbins and go with Herbert? They will. Pass is caught. Touchdown, Austin. A one-sided affair as Ladd McConkey receives his first touchdown of the season. Hayden Hurst had his first touchdown right there as the Wizards knock it through. And this team really knowing how to capitalize off of these turnovers so far. 17-0 in the first half as this one gets kicked away back to the Elks and wrapped up at about the 28. So here goes Minshew to try and do something. And remember last time, it was not good for this team. Minshew lost the ball, and Joey Bosa and the Wizards connected for a touchdown. So Minshew looking to copy the offensive drive for the Wizards. And it's just not going to plan here. 3rd down and long. Happened on a play just like this. But they'll run it this time. Smart move. And that'll be 1st down to the 25. To the 41. 25 seconds left. Minshew looking for something. Heaves it downfield. Incomplete. No flags. And it'll be 2nd and 10 with 19 seconds remaining. 41 or the 41st yard line inhabited by the Elks right now. A timeout is called after that short completion. 3rd and 6. 13 seconds left. Minshew will take his check down. And the Wizards this time calling a timeout. They want to add salt to the wound with only 9 seconds left. And this one in the hands of the Elks punter, as this one sails out of bounds inside the 15 to the 13. And turns out Austin did not want to rub salt in the wound, as they'll be just fine with Herbert taking a knee there to end a 17-point half for Austin. Oakland looking to get on the board soon, or this one could get even uglier. And, ooh, this is a bright screen. Excuse me if you're watching this at night, as the Black Knight Sentinels 10 to 13. Sentinels come out with the win. Josh Allen, James Cook, and Khalil Shakir on that one. Toronto Condors coming to you later tonight. One of the bigger matches that we're going to have. Montreal Mounties and the Portland Snowhawks. We've already done that one, but the game refuses to acknowledge it. And the Wizards off to a dominant start here. Dobbins taking some huge runs on this team, and Herbert connecting for touchdowns all over the place, as the Elks will get their shot with the football. They'll receive this one at the 5. Big gain. The big hole opens up to the 37-yard line. Good gain on the kickoff return. And it'll be Minshew to carry this one out. And remember, they're looking to score here as this pass is caught. He's still up, and they'll say he was short of the first down, so 2nd and inches. Wow, okay, that might as well be a first down. They snap this ball, and it's going to be first. As this will get to the midfield logo and the midfield stripe. So they're on the wizard right now as this run gets to the 47. Results in 2nd and long for Oakland. Oakland goes forward for a gain of 4 to the 44-yard line. Results in 3rd down. As this pass is caught on the slip screen, and Gilman is not having it. The TFL and Minshew complaining a little bit about that one, but I mean, there was a lineman there to protect him. I guess he could be complaining about the blocking, as the Oakland Elks will give this one away yet again to the Austin Wizards. And Herbert, he's been on a roll tonight. 2 passing touchdowns for him as of late. And J.K. Dobbins with a touchdown, I do believe. So we'll see what they could do from the 6. And Dobbins breaks off that tackle and gets 2. Looked like it was going to be an impressive run right there. 2nd down and 8. Herbert. And he'll deliver this one, but the Oaks defense standing up, and we have a little bit of a scuffle between J.K. Dobbins and an Elks defender right there. And with these rivalries, you always get something similar to that, and that's a huge blow. A little shaken up after that one, but he will be okay. That was Johnson on the receiving end of that hit. As 4th and 11, will boot him out of harm's way, but will result in relatively no drive right there. And the Elks, it doesn't get better than this. You got it at midfield off that punt. Got to see what they could do with it. Madison puts it forward to the 33. 1st down and a little more for the Elks, as they are looking to score, and they are looking to score quick. They need 3 touchdowns to get a lead, as this one has grown to be a pain in the butt for Oakland. As this one may get called back for holding. You betcha. Jordan Meredith on the penalty there. Here's Minshew putting it down at the 36. 2nd and 12 for Oakland. And Madison takes this one ahead to the 27. Results in 3rd and 4. So a very manageable down here for the Elks if they can get past it, as this pass is caught, and they'll have it inside the 15. Jacoby Myers finally showing himself here in this match. And the third quarter will end, and it'll be a hustle here if Minshew wants to complete a 17-point comeback right here, right now. Madison getting some decent gains here and there. So this offense finally waking up in the fourth quarter. And the Wizards defense, they're hoping it's getting a little tired here. And they need to score within this 5-minute mark to have more of a shot at securing the comeback W. And there it is, touchdown, Elks. Alexander Madison gets the touchdown. And that will be the first touchdown for the Elks in this game. Erases the goose egg. Still a pretty bad one to watch as of right now, if you're an Elks fan. The scoring summary: 6 plays, 50 yards. And they wasted some valuable time getting there with 3 minutes being chewed off the clock. And good job by the special teams unit on the kicking side. And Herbert has been electric this game, with the passing yards being on par. And a huge contributor to this lead right now as Dobbins pushes forward for a gain of 9. So Oakland defense has got to wake up here, and J.K. Dobbins will get a first down. Out to the 38 is where he'll go. Epps in a little bit of a scuffle with the veteran running back out of Ohio State. Herbert misses this pass. It's incomplete. Big relief there for the Elks. Or I should say small relief. It's only second down. And there's your huge relief. 3rd down and 14 after the sack made by the Elks. So finally something happening on the other side of this. Of this field of play, as 3rd and 14 looms ahead here for the Wizards. Herbert with an empty backfield. Gonna pass. This one tipped and almost intercepted. But the Elks will take an incompletion that causes the punt team to come out. And if Oakland scores right here, their chances of the comeback once again do get higher here. But it's going to be one hell of a hole to dig out of right here. They got to get out of their own field of play here. And we'll see Minshew as he'll take off. And he slides down. No huddle. 12 seconds taken off the clock. Very wise move. This pass is caught. And it'll be 1st and 10. Another no huddle. They're going hurry up tempo here. Minshew, pass to Brock Bowers, is caught over the 50-yard line. And the hurry up tempo certainly working here. as Minshew will dart this one to the ground. That's his first incompletion of this drive, which is news to any Elks fan that has watched this entire matchup. I mean, this is nuts right now. 2nd and 10. The slip screen gets open, and a little bit of a time-wasting tackle right there. 3rd and 6. Huge down right here before the 2-minute warning. Minshew pass is caught, and it's going to be first and 10 at the 32. 2-minute warning with 1 second taken off, and Fulton was there on tackle and in coverage. They're going to have to make sure that doesn't happen again. 32-yard line here. Minshew steps up, and he'll just hand this one to Brock Bowers. He's still up, and he'll get inside the 15. Huge storybook drive right now. Can the Elks cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, barely missing it there, but it's almost guaranteed. 1-yard line, 1st and goal. A yard ahead of them here. Minshew takes it in. Touchdown, Elks. Gardner Minshew steps up and makes a play to keep the Elks in session here. Big play. And they are mounting the comeback in the 4th quarter. Could it be too little, too late? Who knows? As the PAT will make this one a 3-point game. Field goal to tie and maybe send into overtime here. Don't have much time remaining here. They'll go for the onside kick. Very smart move. And the Wizards will not let this one escape from them. But hold on. The Elks do still have 2 more. Sorry. 2 more timeouts. Austin with 3. And that means sadly for Austin fans, they can't come out in victory formation yet. They still need to get the 1st down. And Herbert will go with the running back for 3 on that gain. Oakland takes a timeout. Minute 10 remaining. 2nd and 7. Herbert motions a man inside here. Another handoff. Can they stop him? Yes. But not before he gets to the 36. 3rd and 2. This is going to be a big one here. Elks really got to step up here. Put some men in the box. And a big defensive stop right there. 4th down. With under a minute left, Crosby on the tackle right there. Way to step up as he sniffs out the end around. No one was fooled. And here comes a kick to make this one a touchdown game. The Wizards trying to drain all the time on the clock. The kick is up. It is good. Nails this one from 55 yards out. And the Wizards still have it within a possession game, but they make it to where the Elks would have to get another touchdown. So an even more impressive story if they do get this one with 16 seconds remaining. Is that all they need? Minshew looking. He's looking deep as he steps up and throws this one out of bounds. Didn't see anybody open. They're going to try and conserve as much time as they need with 10 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. Minshew looking to throw, and this one will have to go out of bounds as well. 5 seconds left. It's going to have to be a Hail Mary attempt here on 3rd down. Could be the final play of the game. Minshew drops back. Fires! Deep downfield. Oh, it's caught! But he'll step out of bounds! Ball game! What a crazy end to this one. The Elks just shy of making this one a big comeback here. Almost a 17-point comeback. And they'll lose by 6. And the sideline makes its debut. And maybe he thought there was time remaining. Maybe it was a miscommunication by the coach. I don't know what happened there. But the Wizards will walk out with a win at home in what was a tough one in the 4th quarter. That defense became very tired as the Elks had expected and hoped, as Minshew, he might be a candidate for passing leader. No touchdowns, but 200, and you might as well call it 30 yards, and a 67-point completion rate. And Justin Herbert, 2 touchdowns, 111 yards, and 69% completion rate. Yes, I said the funny number. Everybody can laugh about this one. But more still to come on the MNFL here in just a few. Thanks for watching.